Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Civil Liberties News. On this edition, we are going to speak about the CDC's new release of how the virus is spreading. It seems that it is not as spreading as easily as we once thought. Virus does not spread easily from contaminated surfaces or animals, revised CDC website states. And this is a post from this is an article from the Washington Post claiming that the coronavirus does not spread as easily as they once thought it did from contaminated surfaces or from animals. So you don't have to worry about people petting your dog when you're out for a walk, evidently now. I find it kind of funny how they retract this stuff later on. I get it. You learn more as time goes how these major websites rely on these people as being the 100% gospel, and it's okay for them to make mistakes, get things wrong. If a little guy puts something out that is not 100% in line with the mainstream media narrative, they get quoted as fake news. Anyways, let's move on. The coronavirus primarily spreads from person to person and not easily from contaminated surfaces. That is the takeaway from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, which this month updated its How COVID-19 Spreads website. And I will link to this article in the description. It basically says that the virus spreads easily between people, not so much between contaminated surfaces or animals. And when they say spreads easily between people, they mean people who are in close contact. And close contact is anything closer than 6 feet. That is what they describe as close contact. They also talk about a super spreader event where back in Washington State in March at a choir practice, one person infected as many as 52 others. That's kind of crazy. I think the R naught on the virus is like 2 or 3. I'm not even sure if they know, honestly, because with one person being able to infect 52 others, and there have been several other cases like that, well-known cases where one person goes around and infects a bunch of people, that would make the R naught a lot higher than 2 or 3. Direct contact with people has the highest likelihood of getting infected. Being close to an infected person rather than accepting a newspaper or a FedEx guy dropping off a box, said virologist Vincent Munster, a researcher in the virus ecology section at Rocky Mountain Laboratories. Munster and his colleagues showed in laboratory experiments that the virus remained potentially viable on cardboard for up to 24 hours and on plastic and metal surfaces for up to 3 days. When this thing first jumped off, I remember them saying that it was able to stay on metal for like some ridiculous amount of time, like 17 days or something like that. It's crazy how things change as time progresses. I think that in the beginning, you just have a bunch of people just spewing all kinds of shit all over. You know what I mean? It's just, oh yeah, man, it'll definitely stay viable for 17 days. Like, what the fuck? What virus stays viable for 17 days? Right-wing social media exploited the website. Tweaks this week. Fox News commenter Sean Hannity promoted a breaking report about the change. But the previous version of the website, archived May 1, includes the same statement about surfaces as the current version. It may be possible that a person can get COVID-19 by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it, and then touching their own mouth, nose, or possibly their eyes. This is not thought to be the main way the virus spreads, but we are still learning more about the virus. Probably what's going on is everybody is on a heightened sense of alert, and people are washing their hands like compulsive hand washers, and nobody is wanting to touch their face. There's been a lot less nose picking going on during coronavirus, I assure you of that. You used to drive down the street and look over and see like some hot chick like picking her nose. Yeah, I doubt you're going to see that anytime soon, right? So basically the main takeaway here is, number one, the CDC is constantly evolving and changing what they know about the virus, which is fine. I get it. We're still learning about it. It's very new. This virus is only known to us for less than 6 months now. And there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about it. Do you know that they still do not have a cure for the first SARS virus? And that virus has been around for 18 years now, and they don't have a cure for it. They've been working on a cure, which really makes me kind of wonder, like, how are they going to come up with a cure, with a vaccine for this virus, SARS-CoV-2, when they do not have one for SARS-CoV-1? And they've been working on it for damn near 20 years. Seems kind of like a unreachable goal to me. Seems like we're going to be living with this for quite some time, which is kind of alarming, honestly, if you think about it. The best thing that you can do for yourself is take care of yourself. Obviously, wash your hands, but I think more importantly is, if you have holes in your personal health, you might want to shore those up. Take care of your personal health. Exercise regularly, eat good, get plenty of protein. Protein is a huge building block, not only for muscle, but it's also how our bodies fight off viruses and bacteria and stuff like that. I had a doctor tell me one time, I told him that I thought I might be starting to get sick, and I asked him if he thought I should take some vitamin C or some vitamins and stuff, and he was like, no, increase your protein. You taking vitamin C or any vitamins, honestly, isn't really going to do anything for you. Most of us get enough vitamins in our food, so unless you're like, really not eating well, most American food is fortified with other vitamins. Vitamin D in milk. Almost every juice has extra vitamin C in it. So unless you're just like not eating any fruit or drinking any juice, period, and even then it's probably in some of our foods as well. But anyhow, I don't want to ramble on. I just wanted to get this quick video out today about the new update that the CDC has put out. I thought it was kind of interesting, and it might be some useful information. If you got anything from this video, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.